walking through the fire, shadows on your name. Every scar you carry tells you not to be ashamed. The journey isn't easy, but your soul is worth the fight. Every step you're taking pulls you closer to the light. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? When you haven't awakened, it's just the beginning. It takes a lot more than you think, so don't stop your healing. Don't stop your healing. People may not see it, the battles that you face, but breaking down the old walls makes a stronger place. You don't have to hurry, healing has its pace. Even in the silence, love will find its space. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? When you haven't awakened, it's just the beginning. It takes a lot more than you think, so don't stop your healing. Don't stop your healing. Keep going, keep growing, even when the pain is showing. Keep rising, keep fighting, your spirit's flame is never dying. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? When you haven't awakened, it's just the beginning. It takes a lot more than you think, so don't stop your healing. Just keep going, keep going. Breathe in, let it flow. You're stronger than you know. Every ending starts again. The healing never ends. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep growing. This is the life you're owning. Don't stop your healing, no, you're just beginning. So keep going.
Hello, welcome to the
We're diving deep into the unknown. On a journey, you're not alone. From haunted halls to specters lost, we'll guide you through the eerie frost. With tales that chill and spirits roam. A freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Welcome to the midnight tide, where shadows whisper, darkness hides. We're diving deep into the unknown. On a journey, you're not alone. From haunted halls to specters lost, we'll guide you through the eerie frost. With tales that chill and spirits roam. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show.
The engine is starting up.
For launch, GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
Go pending final steps to cabin link check.
2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
What is up, all you freaks out there? This is Ryan,
This is Rhonda.
and welcome to 2026.
Woohoo!
Turn off the sparkles there, okay? So let me tell you about my day real
good.
quick here. So I was having a good dream last night. I don't remember what it was about. Just remember there was a bell in my dream,
Okay.
and it was like a tourist attraction. Everyone wanted to ring the bell, but it had some kind of spiritual meaning behind it, but I forgot what it was. Really good dream, really vivid dream. And Angie works at night, so she has to stay up all night, and then she sleeps during the day, and then she goes to work at night. Well, I think she got up, and for some reason, when she cut the bathroom light on, it woke me up. And it's like 4:30 this morning. And then the dog decided to jump on me and start licking my face. So I was like, well, maybe I'll go back to sleep. Never happened. So I've been up since 4:30 this morning, which is fine. It is what it is. And then I was going to create, get all the stuff for the show, get the graphics ready. And when you start the show off, when you get to start it, go to edit it and stuff, the camera is on. So the camera button is right below the go live button. So I hit the go live button by accident, and I was like, oh shit. And there's a video of me on Facebook from the previous show at 8:15 or 8 o'clock when I started doing it, saying, oh shit, oh god, what? I'm like, no, fucking saying every cuss word I can think of. So those of you who watch it, don't blame the Riff Nation Network. They are not to blame for that.
They are not to blame for that educational moment.
Yes, there is a short clip of me probably floating around YouTube and Facebook, and it was so quick, it was like boom, boom, and it takes forever for it to stop. And I'm like, do I have to start a whole new show? And then I saw it was actually in the history, so I started a brand new. Had to create a whole new show and stuff. So
technology is so wonderful.
It has been. Today's our first show of the year.
It is our first show of the year.
I'm already fucking it up.
It's just been like yesterday. Yeah. I should have known. I don't feel like today was a bad day, but things just. There was plot twists everywhere, Yeah,
it wasn't a bad day. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad day. It was just plot twist. Luckily, I had a dental emergency, and it transpired. I realized what happened. I quickly called the dentist. They're like, "We don't have any openings." I'm like, "No, you've got to get me in. Let me talk to them, and I'll call you back." And then she called back. She said, get here as soon as you can, but we don't know how long it'll take because we're literally going to squeeze you in. And I was like, I don't care. So I messaged my boss and said, tooth emergency, I'm out.
I mean, yeah, the tooth emergency. Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm out. He was like, oh no. And I was like, at least I have it. At least I have the crown that fell off. I didn't swallow it. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So
I mean, I'm glad you got that figured out. Everything was good with that. Off kilter vibes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's just one of those. I feel like it could have been way worse because they literally told me, well, if we hadn't gotten you in today, no dentists are in the rest of the week. They're at a convention. So if it had happened tomorrow, I'd be stuck like that for a week. So everything worked out fine.
Talk about good timing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you know what really sucks? This happened on Armenian Christmas.
Armenian Christmas?
Armenian Christmas, guys.
Well, isn't today the day they call Little Christmas?
It's Three Kings Day.
Yeah, I think they call this Little Christmas. This is where a lot of people believe is the day you're supposed to take. That's why my tree is up. I usually don't take mine down until after the 5th.
And here I am thinking Christmas is over 2 weeks ago.
It is. It just depends on what you want to do with it, right? And I'm like, I'll just wait. Everything's coming down tomorrow night, though.
It's coming down?
Yeah. I don't have that much up anyway. So, hey, Michael Brooks.
Michael Brooks is in the house. Kevin's in the house. Vet Girl I got to talk to her last week.
I know. I need to go back and watch that replay
on New Year's Eve show. That was a lot of fun.
I need to go watch that replay. I didn't get the chance to see that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got to talk to Michelle Wilfong
too
for a little bit. That was fun. I like those shows where you just kind of shoot the shit for a while. Hope everyone had a good New Year. The first show of 2026.
Yep.
We were talking to Rachel Krebs-Trisilla.
Woohoo.
The paranormal investigator.
Our favorite people.
Yes, we had a fun show with her a few months ago on TikTok.
Yeah, we did.
Now we're having an even funner show tonight with her because we're going to be going through some evidence with her tonight. Looking forward to it. But first, I got some business to take care of. It is, of course, I don't have to tell you, but I will remind you that it is Dry Bean Day.
Dried bean day?
Well, Dry Bean Day.
Dried bean day is good. They make really good pots of beans.
Yes, they do. I love some navy bean soup, and I feel bad. I almost feel like I'm insulting you by reminding you that it's National Dry Bean Day. But for everyone who does not know, it is Dry Bean Day. So if you had a dry bean,
good,
or cooked them, I hope. Dry beans are kind of tough to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got to meet all of that girl's cats as well.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. And she told me her name, told Howie and I her name, and I totally forgot it. And it was hard to pronounce. I know that. But it means thunder. So,
I like it.
Yes, we'll have to have her on the show sometime, and she can tell us how to pronounce her name. There it is. Yeah, see? You didn't hear the story, Teresa, over the whole shenanigans that happened earlier when I started the show by accident. Oh my goodness. So, all right. Two things to talk about.
Okay.
Hanover Tavern Paracon.
Yep.
January 30th and 31st. That's the first ever 2-day Paracon at the Hanover Tavern.
Yep. It's a Friday and a Saturday.
Yes. You do not want to miss this. It's being end of the month, beginning of the year, Paracon. Come on down to Hanover Tavern. There'll be a lot of cool guests out there. You run into Rhonda and I. We'll be running around.
Yep.
And
I mean, talk about some good food. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hanover Tavern does have some good food.
Have some good, tasty food. Hey, Shonda.
And then, if that's not enough for you guys, in May we have the Cabin Con at the Cabin on 360. That is May 15th through the 16th. And you can get your tickets at www.tco360.com. Those are two events. And of course,
we will be there as well.
We will be there. And you need to check out FPRI on Facebook to figure out when the next Bell Grove investigation is, which I'm sure they'll have one probably next week because they have one every week, it feels like.
No, the next one's in February. We'll be at Hanover Tavern before we are at Bell Grove again.
Don't make plans for February.
Nope.
Doesn't matter which weekend. Just leave them all free, just in case.
Right.
Yeah, that's one. Got Tukwa. See? Got Tukwa. Right here. There it is. Got Tukwa. See? Hard to pronounce. Farts, not facts. Oh, thunder. Ever hear thunder? You ever think of that AC/DC song?
Yeah.
Or that Imagine Dragons song?
Yep.
Thunder. So we did put together the freaking awesome playlist on Spotify. It's there. It is up and it is live. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start it again. You're welcome. And we're going to just add the songs to it every week.
Okay, cool.
So it's going to be one continuous list. We have music for life.
Yeah.
already have 5 hours worth of music on there. You know, we should you just keep on adding to it. So.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
A long list of songs. The first song from Howie is New Year's Day by U2.
Oh, that's good with the theme for first week in 2026.
It is appropriate.
Yes.
Mine is Land of a Thousand Dances by Wilson Pickett.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh, I think you have.
Oh, really?
And when you hear it, you'll
I'll go, I know that. I just didn't know what it was called.
na 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 na.
Oh, yeah.
No. That's that song. So what do you have?
I've got Metallica 1.
Okay, dokie. Let's ask.
That was easy because that one popped up on its own. I literally I never hear that song on the radio around here, and it's come on twice in the last 3 days while I was driving. And I was like, "You're really playing this? Wow!" So,
thank you, Keith, for sharing this out. We appreciate it very much. Do you have any cards to pull?
Sure. Let me pull one. I pulled the Phoenix deck out at the last second. Let's see what they say. And then
looking at Rachel in the queue and her camera is sideways. Hello, Rachel.
All right. So pull from the middle. All right. Ooh. We got Give Your All. See how pretty these, y'all couldn't see it. Now that I have better lighting, you can see them. This, I feel like, this is just like on point with what everybody is talking about. It's the new year. We're flowing into a new season of the Fire Horse, which starts in February. We're officially over. So, I feel like Give It Your All is like, this is the year for movement and moving forward, not looking back. If you look back, you're going to fall off your horse. So don't be looking backwards. Keep charging forwards. Give it your best shot. And honestly, if we all just do our best, the best we possibly can, everything will flow right along with it.
I think that little bit of advice is good for today.
Yeah.
You'd be proud. I came this close to running and grabbing a sip of Pepsi before the show started. I had like 2 cups of coffee earlier, a Red Bull and a Mountain Dew.
Yeah, when you messaged me earlier today, I think it was probably I was back from the dinner, so it's been like 5:30 or so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I literally was sitting on the couch just kind of decompressing for a minute before I went to finish a little bit of work, and I was like, I could totally lay down right now. And I know it's just from that adrenaline of like, I had a plan to, like, I'm a planner. And so when the day doesn't go the way I had planned, I get a little wonky. But today I threw one thing in for myself to go do that I just felt like I needed to get done. Then I get back in the whole, dental emergency. And it was like I just felt like, okay, I got it all done. Like that relief feeling where you just like, I can relax from this. I was like, if I close my eyes, I will wake up in like 2 hours and this will not be good.
Yeah, I had an appointment today at I thought it was at 12, so I was going to take a nap, and I was like, I just couldn't relax. You know when you try to go to sleep or do something, but it's always something in the back of your head, knowing that you have to get up. So, see, she's got
very cool.
Yeah, his grumpy Demogorgon. I got.
Yes, I love it.
Got him for Christmas. He's gonna hang out over here.
Good job.
So, all right. So we met Rachel Krebs-Trisilla at CabinCon last year.
We did.
And we invited her to come on the show, and she was nice enough to join us on TikTok.
Yep.
And now she's nice enough to join us tonight.
I'm watching your show.
You are? Awesome. High five.
It's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it.
Awesome, dude. So she's nice enough to join us, and she's nice enough to bring some paranormal evidence that she's captured.
I love evidence shows.
So excited. This is our first of a month-long series we have of
accidentally a month-long.
Yes, I did not mean to do that, but here we are. Awesome. Let's bring Rachel onto the show. Here we go. There we are. Nope, never mind. And there she is. Okay.
Right there.
Right there. Where is she?
Am I crooked still?
No, you're
good.
You're
good.
right side up now.
Welcome to the show.
To me, you're crooked.
Are we sideways?
How about this? Is this better?
Yeah, I know. That's exactly. I don't know, because it's coming from my iPad. And I don't know if that's why it's got all. I don't know. It got all twisted.
Yeah, I mean, I think from our point of view, we're all the right side up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're good. We're good.
I just won't be on. I'm like trying to be able to see. I don't know, and it's so small. Yeah, technology, like you were saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a rough day for technology for me today. I will admit.
I heard a little bit.
But we are here. We are good to go.
Awesome.
And we are excited to chat with you tonight. I do have to ask you a question. We are asking our guests to add to our freaking awesome playlist of songs.
Okay.
So we're trying to pick a song that means something to you, or a song that just first thing that pops in your head. And we'll add it to our playlist on Spotify.
Maybe I'll just to represent where I was back in my home, visiting over the holidays. I'll say Hotel California.
Love it.
Nice. That is a classic.
I was so jealous. I saw one of your pictures and saw Salida, and I was like, that's one of my favorite places.
Yeah, that's exactly where my hometown was, just like 15 minutes from there. So
very cool.
We kind of went back and got to meet up with friends and family and that kind of thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so neat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was a good day. It was probably the only day that was pretty sunny. The other rest of the time it was kind of like how it's been in Tennessee, kind of cold and overcast. And
yeah. And it's been switching us. I don't know about you in Tennessee, but like this morning when I woke up, there was sunshine. Mm-hmm. But it literally only lasted maybe half an hour, and then it's back to overcast. I'm like, I need a day with sunshine all day.
I know.
January around here is always like sunny and 70 or like 50, 60 degrees one day, and then the next day it'll be 30 degrees.
Yeah, it's kind of been like that in Nashville too. We're kind of like, can we get off this roller coaster of like temps, like up and down, because now we're like pretty warm, but I guess by the weekend it's supposed to get like cold again.
Yep, same here.
Yeah. You almost forget that it's wintertime, and then you look at the temperature for next week and it's like in the 30s or whatever.
I know. And I'm like, okay, I'll take the 50s.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ready for it to be warmer. Not like super duper like sweaty ass humidity summer hot, but I like it to be somewhat nice.
So I take it that means you've gotten snow out of your system, Ryan.
Yes, it is no longer magical anymore.
No.
Christmas is over. So it's not Christmas cold anymore.
Yeah. I'm not down for that.
Yeah, I'm done.
Being like I never had snow, I don't like when we have snow around here. It's kind of different than everywhere else. Everything shuts down. Like nobody can do anything. They close all the schools. They people don't want to get on the road at all. And it's probably better because they're horrible drivers. But
if you talk about snow around here, they'll close schools. Like if they mention the word, they'll still close schools.
Yeah.
Which
first chance to close the schools. I'm like, what the hell?
There's a dusting coming up. Close the schools.
Yep. Exactly.
Which makes me mad for when I was a kid. And we had to get up early and watch the news to see if our county was on the list of school closings. Now it's a guarantee.
Yeah. I can remember actually getting on the bus, getting to school and then getting on the bus and saying, taking them all home. Because they had decided, oops, yeah, we shouldn't have done this.
Oops, never mind. Send them back.
Send them back home.
That's
That
crazy.
girl's ready for sweaty ass summer. Well,
Me too, that girl. Me
Hey.
too.
I'm ready for that. I'm the weirdo who likes humidity, so.
Me too. Me too.
I'm ready for fall again. That's just.
Yeah, fall. I would have to say fall is probably the best season, though.
Thank you.
Hands
Thank you.
down.
Right there. Me and you, Rachel. We're on the same wavelength. Weirdo over here thinks summer is the best season.
I'm not a weirdo. I'm a freak.
There we go. I think we're all freaks.
That's right.
We're all
Yeah.
freaks here.
We fall in the freak spectrum somewhere.
Yes, we are in a freak zone. It's like we were talking on the New Year's show, and Howie said we're all travelers. I'm like, except on Tuesdays. Then we're freaks. The freaks become travelers, and travelers become freaks. Now, we are excited because you have sent me some good evidence I want to go over with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to start this journey into your evidence. You see everything okay? Because I'm going to put some pictures up. I'll be able to.
I'll have to like.
You squint.
Maybe I could tell my husband to bring my glasses because.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm putting on my glasses.
Like really small.
Bring your spectacles down, and let's see. I'm going to start off.
I can get it from this other computer. Oh, but that'll be I can try. Okay.
With this one right here. Did it work? Yes, it did. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
That looks, I think it might be sideways. It looks like the numbers are going up and down, but maybe I can see if I can
you should be able to
rotate it.
Rotate it, yeah.
No, that's not it. Hang on. Customize. There you go.
Ooh, I see it though.
Nope, that's not it. All right. Let me remove this one. I'm gonna try to rotate it on the
yeah, I was gonna say rotate it on your screen and then yeah.
So
but I could see it.
Rotate right. Nope. Rotate right again. All right, there we go. All right. Hopefully I didn't rotate and make everything upside down because I couldn't see it either. All right, there we go. Image. There we go. And boom. All right. It is upside down. Holy shit. Damn it. Okay. I swear. It has been a day.
You're halfway there, Ryan.
Almost there.
Yeah, it's like almost there.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, all right. What am I doing? Remove. All right. I'm going to remove this. All right. I'm going to open this. No, open it. Okay. See, I was trying to rotate it without blowing it up, and I need to make it bigger so I can see what I'm doing here. What are you? RJ's climbing. What are you doing? RJ was climbing up on something. Hang on, RJ. Let me do this. All right. Trying to take care of this. Here we go. Image. This is thrilling stuff. I realize, guys. Me rotating a picture. All right. There we go. I'm gonna go help him real quick.
Wow.
So what's going on here? Where was this taken?
It was taken at Octagon Hall in Franklin, Kentucky.
Wow, that's wild because that's definitely pretty distinct change in temperature. And
and it had the heat signature like a person.
Yeah.
although this was outside, just outside. I was standing on the back deck at Octagon Hall, and I was just snapping a bunch of pictures because I had my thermal camera at this time. Was like, it was a best birthday gift I got from my husband, but it was a gift, and I was like trying it out, and I was just snapping just pictures in the field, and I go to look at them, and I'm like, wait a minute, you know, and I go back, and it's like, wow, there's like this heat signature there of this person, but you can tell that the legs don't go all the way to the ground.
Yeah, I'm noticing that it's kind of like head to torso, which I mean that's not uncommon for like even when people see full body, I say full body, when they see an operation, they don't see the whole body.
Right. And what was interesting is that I showed it actually, and he unfortunately passed away, but the guy, his name was Bear, who used to be kind of the overseer, kind of the I guess maybe executive director of Octagon Hall. And I showed him the picture, and he was like, "Hey, looks like you caught one of the apparitions here," you know. And he said, "Their legs not going to the ground." He said, "Did you know the story at Octagon Hall is, you know, Civil War, like one of the biggest battles in Kentucky happened there." On the grounds where Octagon Hall is. And Octagon Hall was used as a makeshift hospital, as a lot of them were. He said, but they had to amputate a lot of their legs. And he said the story is that they would toss the limbs out the window, and then they would bury them in the yard there.
Oh,
so
wow.
I was just like, every time he had a story, you know, he was just an amazing person. And you know, we're sad to kind of have lost him this past year, but you know, it was just like he was just a wealth of knowledge, and for him to be like, "Hey, you caught something," I was like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
So it's a cherished one.
Yeah,
That's
for
awesome.
sure. For sure,
Yeah.
that's a really good one.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Exchange Hotel here in Virginia, in Gordonsville. They did the same thing. I think they threw out the limbs. It was a hospital back during Civil War times. And Octagon, that's me. We had an Octagon mansion in Octagon. Was it Octagon? Octagon Hall, Octagon.
Ours,
Octagon
the one
Mansion.
in Virginia was the haunted Octagon Mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that particular shape has, you know, any
It does.
paranormal.
Yeah. Talked about it. The one who built Octagon Hall in Kentucky, he was a Mason. And so throughout the building, there's definitely Masonic symbols. There's like a stained glass window with, you know, the carpenter's square and compass. That's like the symbol that the Masons used. It's like up there with it. And there's like a G that they have there, which are both Masonic symbols. And it was just like it was sort of encoded into the building, a lot of the Masonic principles. So it's been investigated by almost every, you know, paranormal ghost TV show that there has been. They have a wall that just has nothing but everybody's pictures who's ever investigated the place, because it has everything on that land. They've seen like Sasquatch, they've had UFOs. There's even been cryptids other than Sasquatch being seen there. So there's been, you know, rumors for years about being a portal somewhere in that field.
Cool.
There was one picture I got where it was like, I snapped, I think not at this visit, but one before, that was just a succession of like a burst of like a bunch of photos. And I happened on one, and it had like a beam of light in the middle of the field. And I showed that to him too. And he was like, "You caught the portal." And I'm like,
"Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's awesome."
This one too is from Octagon Hall. This was inside the building.
You'll need tweets.
And this was in the room one of the rooms I know that they used and set up and have set up kind of as like a hospital bed kind of situation, in that, like, they have some mannequins and stuff in there, which you probably see next to this image that's against the door. If you can see it there, it's actually a little bit cooler than the door itself, because the door is showing a little bit hotter in that yellow, and this, shadow figure, I guess is what you could call it. It was the entire height of the door. It was
Wow.
we saw it on the thermal real time. I actually have a full like video of it, and it changes like its heat. It goes from hot to cold in like a matter of like seconds, and it just kept fluctuating kind of between, which was very weird. And I think that I might have included one where there was a guy that was investigating there with us, and he was like pointing like at it. I'm not sure if I included that one or not,
Let me see.
because I tried to do at least a couple of those so you could see one where it was like a lot cooler.
Here's one of somebody pointing at something.
Yes. Yeah. So that's probably the one.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
So you see how that's the same image.
Oh, yeah.
You can definitely see it a lot clearer on this one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is like now much colder, because I mean, the darker it is, the colder it is. The brighter it is, the hotter it is. And it was warm in there, because this was like summertime. So
yeah, it says 77.
yeah, it was
91.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
It was stifling, because this was on the like second floor.
Yeah.
Of Octagon Hall, and yeah, and we asked him. He went further in, and we're like, "Do you notice anything different?" And he was like, "It's much colder here," and it was just fascinating. Like, and at the time we had like cat ball on the ground, and it was going off, in kind of response to questions and stuff. So it was kind of a good mix of activity happening at once.
On days like that, you definitely notice the heat change, and when it's super hot everywhere else and you walk into a cold spot,
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you're like, it's humid, you're like, ah.
Exactly. It feels good. Why am I feeling good? All right. All right. I honestly can't tell if this is right side up or not. I think this is it. Okay. No, it's not. Darn. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's another one of the one in the field.
Oh, is that the portal one?
No, that's with another heat signature. It was actually like the second one to that first heat signature that you showed up.
Okay.
This was just showing it a little bit more, where it changed in like fluctuation, as far as like the legs were like they're formed more, and then they were up. Then they kind of like the next picture, it was like they were less formed. They were kind of fading out, I guess, is the best thing I would say.
I gotcha. So this is the last picture, I believe, and it's right side up. I know it's right side up, so I can tell. This looks like an SLS camera.
Ooh.
So this was actually out, and you can kind of tell at behind the figure of the taller man standing there. This was at a graveyard, and you can see the gravestone is kind of highlighted back in kind of pink.
Yeah.
And there's the one this little SLS figure captured there. Is definitely as small as that grave it's in front of. And we were having a lot of communication with what we thought was a child, and then we had this little figure appear on the SLS, and one of the investigators that was there with us put his hand there, and we asked, "Can you reach up and touch his hand?" And that's what we got. Where he reached.
Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
That is amazing. What a great capture.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just happened to be back there, filming filming it while it was happening, so I was able to snap a few photos, and I caught the best one.
That's awesome. So now we're going to get into the videos.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah,
here's the
you.
first one.
It looks like he is.
And rewind this. We can set this up. Do you know what this is? I was going to pause it so you can set it up and let us know what we're looking at right here.
Okay, yeah, that's at Rosemont. So it's at the historic Rosemont in Gallatin, Tennessee. And we are investigating the nursery. And we were actually at an event that they had, and we were one of the host paranormal teams that led the investigation that night. So we had kind of smaller groups rotate in and out of different areas of the house. And so we were kind of in the nursery at that time. And, my husband actually was working the SLS. It's him, his voice you hear there, who's talking. But there's a row. So there's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 investigators sitting in the chairs there. And then at the very end, by the green one, there was a little figure that appeared. And I went over there, and I was like, because my husband was like, "Does it feel any different? Can you feel something there?" And I was like, it feels like my hand, the only way I could describe it was that it felt like my hand was falling asleep. Like there was pins and needles. Because he was like, it's, reaching up and touching you. And, so it was just a really cool, like the whole, I think, experience of that night was
awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's check it out here.
Yeah.
It looks like he is. This is Elizabeth? You see this, right? That little figure there? The little blue one? That's nothing. And she's reaching down, touching his hand. Yeah, absolutely. But there could be, but I don't see that because my camera doesn't go that far. This SLS is showing a little figure right where her hand is right now. I'm recording it for prosperity.
Huh.
But it's cold over there, is it not? It's still there.
There's like a little black spot under.
It's wild.
Yep.
Wow. It's
I
just
just
there.
see a stick figure, but there's nothing there.
That's crazy.
That is
wow. That's
so
pretty
good.
cool. Yeah. That's awesome, man. It's so cool to have that kind of experience where it's almost like, yeah, it was holding your hand, like it felt comfortable with you,
Yeah.
like you give off that mom energy.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it was just neat because I don't think that we've investigated Rosemont a number of times, and we definitely do feel like very comfortable there. Like we do feel like it's the family that still resides there, even from the other side, which I think we might have an audio clip from one of them, but it very much feels like you're home, and there's not an uncomfortable feeling at all about that location. And in that room in particular, like we've always had really good interactions, and I think in fact it was they were featured on an episode of Ghost Hunters where they caught a full-bodied apparition out front of Rosemont, and then they caught some sort of mist thing that was coming off of one of the cradles of bassinet, I guess you can say, in the nursery there, right where we were filming that. So that place definitely has a lot of activity.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing stuff here. This is your next one.
Yes,
I
so
believe
that's my little friend. She is at the Ura Shrine in Bristol, Tennessee. And
she's so cute.
This is something. So she's sitting actually in a child's coffin in this like little space they have there in their room that's like has a grotto in it. So Sally is in there by herself because she seems happiest. They say that the activity, once they put her in there, the activity was minimized. As before that, she was kind of, I guess, wreaking a little bit of havoc. But Sally is known to move her on video. I think minute is when it happens.
I think she froze up a little bit. There you're back. Okay.
Oh, did I?
I think so.
Did you hear what I
At
said?
least on my end, it was kind of, I
Yeah,
kind
the
of
voice
missed it.
a little in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if you can hear me better now.
Yes.
Yeah, I think hopefully Sally's not
Is it
messing
better?
with you right now.
Okay.
Doesn't want you talking about her.
I know. Sally's my friend. But yeah, so in this video, we are one of the very few, I guess, only that has actually caught her moving her hand.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
I
So
definitely
she's
want to
been
see
known
this.
for a long time. That was the claims that they would put her arm up, and then when they come back in the room, her arm would be down, but they could never catch it on video until we were there, and we happened to catch it. All of us watching it happen in real time. So you'll get that reaction when you hear it.
That is so cool. All right, let's play it.
Does anybody remember the whole Sally story?
Yeah.
Her arm's dropping.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is.
What?
I'm watching it in real time.
Was it like up? Very
Wow.
Good?
It was all the way up.
But like, how was it? How did it
sound
feel?
good?
The walls are pretty good. I don't think they could fall on its own, but I guess it's possible. The gravity.
Sally,
Yeah,
can
the
you
sounds
stop
like-
your arm right there? No, that's okay.
I think it's just springs.
And it's going
That
so
is
slow too. That is
incredible.
amazing.
I
Investigate
was
it? Yeah,
How?
you debunk it,
No.
debunker.
So we can hear you guys talking
Yeah.
on the video.
Something touched my arm.
Man.
I think Rachel may be having technical difficulties. Could you hear the sound, Rhonda?
I could, yes.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully, you guys in chat, can you hear the sound? Because we can hear them talking,
Yeah, I could hear the sound along with the video.
and it's not like the doll's hand dropped. Like
No,
down
it's like
fast.
it's slow and then it's like boom.
slow. Yeah, yeah.
It almost, I know it might have been like my own eyes playing tricks on me, but I swear it looked like her head was moving a little bit too. Like just like
Yeah.
that's just crazy.
May have to zoom in on that one.
That was cool.
That was pretty cool.
Okay, good. They can hear us. Hopefully
Yeah.
she sees they come back in.
Yeah, I think she was having some difficulties with her camera or her phone because it did slow down a little bit.
Yeah, like
We
I
were
saw the
talking about-
images slowing down, but then it was just really her. Then she kind of stopped moving, but I could hear her voice, but then her voice was in and out.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Sally.
She's back.
Yep. Hopefully.
I know. Maybe
Hey.
Sally got rid of me.
Yeah, so I'm telling you what, man.
Sally's a trickster.
Sally's don't be showing that video of me waving my hand.
No. Gosh, because now, like, my camera's not even coming up, is it?
No. Man, Sally. We are sorry if we offended you by showing your video. Please
That
let
was
Rachel come back
awesome.
on the show. We would really appreciate that.
That was really cool.
That was awesome. So let's see here, dude. All right,
There we can see Rachel.
is she back? It's like 50. I got like okay. Here you bear. All right, I've got 3 different Rachels on my queue here. I'm like, I'm at the right one. Oh, see, I apologize to Sally, and now you're back on. So there we go. But it was pretty cool. That video was awesome.
Oh, now we can't hear you.
Now we can't hear you. Maybe you need to apologize too, Rhonda.
I'm so sorry, Sally.
There.
But we think you're really awesome. We'll be
Yeah, we
your
love
friends.
Sally. Oh man, the spirits are
with us.
They are definitely with us tonight.
Spirits are with us.
Let me go do the next one here.
These are some great.
These are good.
Great captures.
Do. All right, I think she's here. Maybe.
I haven't seen her name pop up. Facebook's being tricky.
Yeah. I just goes with the motif of the day. You know. But if you
plot twist.
if you can't get enough of our shenanigans, so you can join us on Thursday night on TikTok when we'll be talking about our 2025 year, our season 2025. What we talked about, some of our favorite guests, some of the new words we learned during our word of the day session. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And we'll be back. And if that's not enough, you can't get enough of us. We'll be back here on Sunday night.
Right. Ooh, I gotta find songs.
Yeah, we are talking about this is Howie's choice. We are talking about the beginning of rock and roll. So early years of rock and roll, like I guess Elvis would be a part of that.
Yeah, anybody, I guess, in the 50s, right?
Yeah. I think 40s had rock and roll, and it's gotta be the 50s.
I don't know, but we're gonna find some fun stuff.
I'm getting a chat. We're getting a chat. I think she might be back to see. Rachel is typing. What in the world, Sally? I mean,
Sally said, "No, ma'am."
She says she's here. Okay,
but I don't see her.
All right. Yeah. Now Rhonda's typing out.
No, I'm not tapping out. I was just peeking. I see her there, but with no picture.
Looking to get pics. Yeah, I mean, I see her name, but I have her on. but she's not showing up. Hey, try going, Rachel. Try going back out. Go back out and come back in.
What the helly? Sally.
Good stuff. Yeah, Steve Cutter, who's actually going to be on the show next week with Broken Wings Paranormal.
Woohoo!
And next week happens to be our anniversary show.
Is it?
Yes. I keep scheduling these shows, forgetting it's our anniversary. So we're going to be celebrating our anniversary with Broken Wings Paranormal next week.
Nice.
I'm sure they're excited about. But Steve sent me some good evidence.
Awesome.
For next week. We had a good time with them last week.
Yes, we did.
Not last week. Last time they came on the show, which was not last week. And then after that, we've got 13th Floor Haunted Media Productions.
Very cool.
Show. And then we got a whole bunch of people coming on for Hanover Tavern.
That's going to be fun.
Be a lot of fun.
The prequel. Prequel.
We're going to get you guys ready. This is like the how they have like visitors guides to things that we are the visitors guide to Hanover Tavern Paracon on the Tuesday before. January 15th, we have Holly Mullins on TikTok, and then we have Rachel, who's back. Guys.
Am I back?
Woo!
And I'm on the right way, thanks to my techie husband who was in and out.
That is awesome.
All is good now.
Yes.
Sally got rid of me, huh?
Sally was causing a little ruckus. Yes, she was.
Bit.
She was very demanding. We had to gift her one of our cat balls just to make her happy that night. So
she's like, yeah, that cat ball is dead now. And
yes, I need another one.
I know. When we come back, I'm planning on it. That's for sure.
All right, let's keep this going here.
Yes,
Here's the Troutdale Whistle and Lullaby. Hang on. Pause it. All right, so what's going on here?
So we're at another location in Gallatin, another historic home. It actually used to be the home of once Governor Trousdale, and this was his actual residence. And it seemed like the Trousdale family was still there. And what we caught was you'll hear a faint whistle, and then you'll hear a phantom tune that we caught. So.
Oh, cool. Hang on. Here we go.
Where's that? What was that?
I'm playing it again. Here we go. I can hear it. Definitely hear it.
Where's that? What was that?
That is so clear.
Yeah, I heard the whistle, and then I did hear the tune after. It almost sounded like that lullaby, like
it is.
Go to sleep.
Yes, I think it's called Brahms' Lullaby.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's what you can tell our reaction was like, what did we just hear?
That's cool when you get it recorded and you heard it audibly as well.
We did, yeah. That night, that was only one of like numerous like audible sounds, like whistles that we heard. The tune, we also heard voices just, speaking to us most of the night. It was crazy.
Wow. Here's one, the Rosemont Orb.
Okay. Video.
You can go ahead and make that ball on the chestnut light up if you want to play. Make your first move.
Oh, there it is. I'll play it again.
Again, I missed it.
And if you catch before it, after he says, go ahead, make your move, there's a voice and it says, do it. And then the orb comes out.
And you guys, if you need to, you can go back and listen to the show with your earphones on if it's hard to hear through your speakers.
You can go ahead and make that ball on the chestnut light up if you want to play. Make your first move.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is really neat.
So kind of, that was again, another twofer. That was at, again, Rosemont, but this was the judge who built the house. He was a prominent judge in Gallatin. And his name was Judge Josephus Guild.
Josephus, I love that name. That's awesome.
Josephus Congild was the man's name, and that used to be his space. And so what we got in there was definitely a male voice who seemed pretty assertive.
Well, with a name like Josephus,
Josephus,
you got to be assertive.
I know, right?
They don't make names like that anymore.
No.
Here's the Trousdale break room whistle.
Oh, this was a very loud one. Please sit and talk with us.
All right, let you tell us what's going on here.
So this was the end of the night when we were pretty much done investigating. We kind of we were on this whole kind of like break room, and we were all having snacks and stuff, and just talking, and we're like, hey, we'll just leave out the tripwire lights and we'll leave a digital recorder going as we kind of wind down the night, just to see if anything happens. So this is what we got.
Awesome. Here we go.
Please sit and talk with us. Was there a whistle?
Yeah.
Was that you?
No, I thought that was Justin.
I thought that was you.
I thought it was Justin.
No, I thought it was. I just heard a whistle.
There was a whistle.
There was a whistle. I thought it was you.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it was so, I mean, you could hear it right there at the very beginning. It was pretty loud, and, in person, it was even louder. And it was just clear that I thought it was my husband. I'm like, did you whistle? And he was like, and then everybody's like, is that you? Is that you? Is that you? And everybody's like, no, we all heard it. But we were just like flabbergasted.
That's a great capture, but I think it's great that you captured how we all, as paranormal investigators, actually act when we hear something.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Because, we were just like so passionate about it that when we actually, get something that we're like, oh my God, this is great.
And that happened at the end of the night. You guys weren't even trying to really catch anything. It was just kind of, okay, we're here. If you want to talk, that's great.
Then it became sort of something that we just inherently do now, is we'll just kind of at the end of the night, we'll kind of like gather around and just, kind of just chat and eat some snacks before we hit the road. And we always leave a little bit of equipment going, see what we get. Because it seems like anytime that we're having a conversation, they seem to want to be involved with that. So we're like, hey, let's just use it, see what we get.
Always record. Always be recording, because you never know when they're gonna talk to you.
When you least expect it.
Exactly. Here at the Smith County Courthouse underground.
This is a good one. Yeah.
This might sound like.
So this was last winter. It was miserably cold. We were so freezing cold. It was inside in Smith County in Tennessee, in their courthouse, historic courthouse that is no longer in use for courts. They moved that somewhere else, but they allow you to investigate the building. And this was the top floor courthouse, and we were just talking about different things. And I think Jen mentioned something about the Underground Railroad, and she was talking to her husband, and you hear her husband's response, but then you hear something else that kind of was took us by surprise.
All right, let's listen in.
This might sound like a stupid question, but the Underground Railroad, did it come through Tennessee?
Believe so.
Holy shit. That was that's like
Wow.
wow. Let's hear that again. That's pretty amazing.
This might sound like a stupid question, but the Underground Railroad, did it come through Tennessee?
Believe so.
I think it was a stupid question. Anyways.
That is
yeah, that was
clear.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that.
No, it's like you can actually tell. I mean, what gets me kind of gave me chills about that one is you hear it, but you can almost tell how much energy it's taking for them to answer that question. Like you could tell that they were struggling to get enough sound to make that happen. That was wild.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a crazy one. And we didn't hear that like real time, right? We didn't hear that till evidence review and playback on the digital recorder. Yeah. And he's answering like her husband's answering sort of right as that is ending, like as that, year is.
Yeah, and no person is going to talk like that. Is no living person is going to talk like that.
Away. It did not sound like it was in the room with you. You could tell it was strange.
Yeah.
But and plus the way he said it, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
If someone
None of us have that deep of a
what
voice.
What is wrong with you? Seriously. All right. It's got the Nashville typewriter light anomaly.
Oh yes. So we had the opportunity to investigate, and we're actually going to go back in 2 weeks. And this was probably the sleeper of a location that we didn't even like. This is the first time anybody's investigated there. It's a business. It's where a guy he gets old typewriters and he repairs them. And he has his little museum as well in this location. And so he is a friend of a teammate of ours. And she was like, hey, he says he feels like there's activity in the place, and would you guys investigate it? And we're like, heck yeah, first team to get into a location that normally you don't get into. So you can see on the floor those lights are the tripwire on the ground. But what you'll see we caught was something that sort of we didn't catch until evidence review. It happened, I think with this video, we kind of slowed it down a bit. But, it happened pretty quickly, and something sort of manifests and then dissipates pretty quick.
Awesome. Let's check it out. Oh.
Did you see it?
Oh yeah. Let's watch that one again.
More.
What is that?
I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah. We hadn't either. So what we kind of like think it could be, where my husband is like trying to figure things out because that's what he does. He thought that there's some light that came up, and what you're getting that is a reflection of that light onto, there's like a box there, and the box had like tape on it, like packing tape. And so what we were getting was this light anomaly that showed up, and then it was reflected off of this tape.
It was very strange. It almost looked like what you would see, like headlights of a car if it turns real sharp, like.
Yeah.
But it wasn't big enough to be a headlight. It
didn't light the whole room.
Right. It was just that that was strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very strange.
Yeah, we had a couple of strange anomalies that appeared that night. Yeah.
Another strange one. Nashville typewriter orb.
Okay, yes, this was the second one, the orb we caught.
All right, let's go.
And if you look to, you can see my feet on I'm not sure what side that is. On the right side of on my screen might be left, but then you see Kate on the opposite, and that's where you'll see the orb come.
Okay.
And the tripwire on the floor.
Nice shoes, by the way.
Thank you.
Play it again.
Yeah, it happens really fast.
Oh, I see it. Like right there. Yeah.
So we actually, when we slowed it down, we could see it like come from starting like here at her shoulder, came all the way down, came down towards her leg, and finally at her shoe disappeared. But it moved so fast that it was like literally like a blur almost. But
wow, that was fast.
Yeah. And when we went in and zoomed on it to see like, well, could this be dust? Could this be a bug? There was like no wings. It was even when you went in like tight to where the light was that was coming from the orb.
See, that's what caught me is it had that light. When I, there's orbs and there's things, but when there's light involved, it makes me kind of go, huh.
Yes. It definitely didn't have like, the only way I would almost describe it is if you're looking at like, if you know what a cell looks like, and then in the center of the cell, there's like the nucleus of the cell, and it has like electrons and protons and showing my nerdy here, and like, in the nucleus part, but they're also like not really formed. They were just kind of like, it was very amorphous kind of shape. But it was very strange, and we thought it was different.
Yeah, that is really cool, especially the fact that it stops, kind of like just disappears like that.
Yeah. Right. We're like, sorry, Kate, it disappeared into your shoe, and she was like, "I'm fine with it." That's great.
Here's Nashville typewriter shit.
Oh. We had to, because this spirit that was in here had a sense of humor, and I think we were talking at a table while recording and eating a cup of some snacks again, but I think Kate was talking about how it was like I think some movie or something, and she was saying it wasn't that scary or whatever, and then then you hear the spirit go, shit.
I love it when they're like that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's great.
It's not at all scary, but you get to this one part.
Did you hear it? It was right in there.
Yeah. Play it again.
It's not at all scary, but you get to this one part. Try to admit this.
Oh my god.
It's like shit.
That might be one that they might listen to with the headphones on, but it was definitely there.
I could hear it.
Yeah,
sure.
In between what Kate was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We thought it was hilarious. I think that was the first time I think we've heard a ghost like feel like following along with the conversation. Appropriately says when she says not at all scary, shit.
Try to be a part of the conversation.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see here. Let's see what's next. The Rosemont children want quiet.
Oh, so this again was in Judge Josephus's office. And you'll probably have to, again, need headphones, but it's a clear sentence. And what we hear is a man's voice saying, the children want quiet, but very whispery.
All right, let's play it, see if we can hear it. I could hear something.
Yeah, I could too. I couldn't quite make it out though.
So we encourage you to go back and listen to it again with
there
your
was
headphones
definitely
on.
I could definitely hear a sentence. I just couldn't make it out from just not having earphones on.
So about like 8 seconds in is when I started hearing stuff, or maybe towards the end of the sentence or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely there.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. And that's why we think there is still the family that resides there. That's one that and that they're it's part of like an argument, not or really an argument, but a discussion we have all the time, that they are, you know, right beside us all the time.
Yeah.
And they're just across that veil, and we can't always perceive them, but they seem to be aware of us, and they seem to be living their lives, what seems to be, at least when he's like trying to tell us at some point in the night, like, the children want quiet, you know. He was kind of like, it's time to go.
Yeah. The children need to sleep.
Exactly.
There is Harriman ICU.
Oh, okay. This is Harriman Hospital. So, okay. And what you see here in the image, and hopefully, I'm not sure if I gave you the longer version. There's definitely me swearing in it, so pardon my French, but you'll understand why in a minute. But we are doing Estes, and I'm talking with one of our investigators, Alicia. This is her friend, or both our friends, Beverly, lying in the bed. She's got the blindfold on with the headphones, and she's listening to the spirit box. Alicia and I were talking on the side of the bed as I'm recording as well with my phone. And we were talking about, because Alicia just did Estes before Beverly did. And she was saying, you know, she felt that there was a doctor there that wasn't happy about like us being there, and because he's trying to work and we're in a space. And I said, that's exactly how I feel. I said, and you'll hear me say something, I feel like they're trying to do their jobs. Like there's a whole bunch of nurses and doctors and patients, and we're just in their way, kind of thing. And she was like agreeing. And then we get what will surprise you. Like it did.
Let's listen to it.
They're not letting them do their jobs, or they feel like they're not letting them do their jobs. Yeah.
Holy shit!
What the?
Oh, good, we cut it.
Oh my god, dude, that's like scary sounding. Let me play that again.
Yeah.
Give myself some nightmares. That's crazy.
They're not letting them do their jobs, or they feel like they're not letting them do their jobs. Yeah. What the?
It's saying, what's it saying? I see you. What do you think?
Exactly.
Wow,
Exactly.
Wow.
For me, and what we talked about later, because there was myself, Alicia, Beverly in the bed, and then our friend Sheila, who was in the room. So it was just us girls. That was clearly a male voice.
Yeah.
At the time that happened, almost every piece of equipment went off afterwards. And each of us thought that voice said it in our ears. It was that loud. But it definitely, what happened then, which thank goodness he cut it, I basically said, what the F it? And my friend and Alicia grabbed my hand and she pulled me onto the bed, and we ended up on top of Beverly, who screamed because she had no idea what we heard. She didn't know until we showed her after we left the room and went downstairs, and we were kind of like, had to show it to everyone that was investigating, because they were on the opposite side of the building than us, because we radioed them right away. We're like, where are you? And they're like, we're over in like radiology. And we're like, oh my God, we meet us in the lobby. And so we went down there and we played them this video. And at that time, we were literally thinking like what it was saying, I see you, like it sees us with its eye. But then afterwards, I was like, wait a minute, let's think about where we were in the hospital. We were on the second floor. Well, we were in this room that no longer, it only has one bed, hospital bed in it right now, but used to house multiple beds. And they called it the continuation care unit, but it might have been called the ICU.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And so I think exactly what Alicia and I were feeling and thinking about at that moment.
Yep.
What they were trying to say, we're trying to do our jobs. You know,
and it came out.
This is ICU.
Came out
You're
slow
not allowed.
and creepy. But they weren't trying to be creepy. They were saying you're in the ICU right now.
Yes, exactly. We're trying to do our jobs. You're in the ICU. Beat it. You know?
Maybe it came, when they said it came out normal to them, but when it went through the veil, it came out like super creepy. like
super creepy.
Down. Yeah.
That's why you can imagine my response was, "What the?"
You don't think about that stuff when you hear it in your ear.
I know how I am under SDs, and I'm in like another world. If somebody jumped on top of me, or I would lose my shit.
I have like the full clip is like, the full clip is like 20 seconds, but I think I gave you like the 11-second version because the rest of it's basically us jumping on top of her, her screaming, us going. Then Alicia's like, "I'm done. It's like.
Now I want to hear that clip. That sounds like the blooper reel of clips there. The extended version.
I think I have it. I think it might be on TikTok or something. That's the extended. Yeah.
I have to go find that one. All right.
Yeah,
this is the last one here. It is children's room bedtime.
Oh, this is another creepy one.
You like the line? And on a good note here. Let's see here. Go back here. So this where's this?
This is back at Trousdale. This is their second floor. What they had is the children's room. And we had just done, I don't know if you guys know of Human Pendulum.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So we had just done with one person, and we were, I think, in between. I was going to be the second person to go. But yeah, we were just kind of like talking after, I think, Human Pendulum, and we caught this, unusual voice.
You like the lights? See if you can get it to go all the way to red.
What in the hell was that?
That sounds like he ran off the ring or something.
Oh my gosh! Did any children crawl out the TV during this?
I know. Thank God they had no TV. If it had come out, they had a lot of mirrors. If it came out of the mirror, I would freak out.
Oh damn! So it's
but
bedtime.
It says essentially, it goes bedtime.
Are you keeping kids up again?
I know.
I swear. What do you have against children sleeping?
There we go.
You're gonna keep these ghost children awake all night.
Creepy though.
Yeah.
So let's play the demon child again. Let's play Reagan again real quick.
See if you can get it to go all the way to red. You like the lights? See if you can get it to go all the way to red.
Something is saying head. I hear an H, but why would they be saying head?
Head time.
Right.
Or maybe even red would make more sense.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or bed.
I mean, bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we got. I don't know.
Hey,
but,
you know what?
And once you realize that they're likely saying, it's not quite as creepy, but when you first hear it, it's like, that's like the movies I've been watching.
I mean, the way she says it, I mean, I've heard children's voices before, and they don't sound like that.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a child to me.
Like an old lady.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounded like someone who was maybe caretaking the children.
Right.
And said,
I would, if I had a nanny that sounded like that.
Maybe she is a smoker. I don't know.
Yes. Smoke like 10 packs of marbles a day.
Bedtime for sure. That's
wow. Man, Rachel,
that was incredible evidence.
That was some great stuff. Man, we had Sally visit us during the show, knock you off.
I know. I mean, I'm going to have a conversation with Sally now.
Well, you have to record it and see if she says anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to bring her something and
bring
say,
another cat ball.
I'm so sorry I had to give away your secret.
Now, so just now she has more fans.
She will. She will have more fans. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And she has another doll that's there that they have to keep in a case because the two of them, and I think she was upset that they had moved. I think the doll's name is Marcella or Marcel, something like that. But that one has to stay in a case. But your shrine is definitely, an awesome place to visit. It's one of a kind. Thanks.
Well,
Thanks,
we're gonna have to get you back on the show with some more.
I know. I had a bunch
stuff.
more. It was like I've got to pick and choose the best of the best.
Yes. Well, now we've gone through those. We have to bring you back on for what you have annual and for what you capture throughout the year. Hopefully,
I know.
We'll be able to get you back to the cabin for Cabin Con in May.
Yeah, I would love that.
And we'll definitely have you back on soon. Thank you, Rachel, so much.
Thanks so much, guys.
Coming on with us tonight. It was so much fun.
Yep. And Rachel, I know I need to catch up with you. I was supposed to catch up with you before Christmas, and then Christmas happened.
Yes, I know.
I'll catch up with you this week.
Okay, sounds great.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
You guys.
You guys, it's the only way you can if people want to get in touch with you or chat with you about
videos and all of that.
Yeah.
How can people find you?
They can find me. I'm actually on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're just transitioning to a different paranormal name. We're going under because I think the team is kind of going a little bit of a separate ways, different directions. So we're evolving. So you can find us still under, we're going under Liminal Shadow Paranormal.
Liminal Shadow. I like that. Liminal Shadow Paranormal. Very cool.
Yes.
All right, guys.
So, and then under myself personally, so under Rachel Krebs-Trisilla on Facebook, Instagram.
Very cool. Rachel Krebs-Trisilla. Awesome.
Yes.
We will definitely have you back on, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yes. I would love that.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
You guys too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a lot of fun.
She's got some incredible stuff. Oh my goodness.
Those last two, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. The creep factor was definitely at 100% on that one for sure. And if you guys enjoyed this evidence show, be sure to tune in next week.
Yep.
When we welcome back our friends from Broken Wings Paranormal for
more evidence reviews.
Yes, for our 12. You know what is good to celebrate a 12-year anniversary? Looking at people's paranormal evidence.
I agree, though, but it's kind of cool not having to investigate it now in probably a month and a half. This is
it's fun. I know when you get evidence, you want to show it off to people. You want people to see it. And if it's just sitting on your computer, it's not, I like giving people a chance to show off what they captured and stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely enjoyed that. And we'll be back here Thursday on TikTok. Rhonda and I will be discussing 2025. And then week after that, TikTok, we've got Holly Mullins coming back. Then the week after that, we've got Sketching and Spooky Journeys joining us.
Yeah, we haven't had them for a while back on, so that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're excited to be talking to them. And then maybe Dana will be joining us again for tarot cards. We'll see.
Awesome.
So, guys, thank you so much. We'll be back here on
Sunday night. No, Thursday. Thursday.
So Thursday on TikTok. Sunday night we'll be here with a freaking awesome playlist. Same freaking awesome time.
Same freaking awesome show.
See you later, guys. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.